Welcome to the wedding of Andrew and Courtney. On behalf of them, thank you for being here and witnessing this awesome occasion. Let us begin. Andrew and Courtney, you guys, by God's will and blessing, will discover the power of your marriage in the hard times. Because it's easy to be together and happy when things are good, but the test of a marriage is not in times of prosperity. Whether it's a hard time of money or sickness or whatever it is, they're there. If anybody's married here, you know what I'm talking about. It happens. And I promise, stick through it, be faithful, because when you come out of that, you'll look back and actually say, that's when I really learned you loved me, when it was hard and you didn't let go. Okay, you ready for the vows?
I, Andrew, take you, Courtney, to be my wedded wife.
I, Courtney, take you, Andrew, to be my wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse.
For richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Baumgarten. You may kiss the bride.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight to celebrate both Andrew and Courtney. Well, are we ready for have a good time? I've always had a very close relationship with Courtney, and to know Courtney is to love Courtney. Although early on, I wasn't quite sure whether she thought of me as her dad or just a big playmate. Well, it became evident one day when she was about 4, and I told her I was going to take her over to the park. And she said, "Okay, Daddy, but I got to ask my mommy first."
So Courtney and I go way back to our days at preschool, where we met and quickly became best friends. We've been known to make each other laugh uncontrollably at the most inappropriate of times. She is a true friend through and through. She's the best listener, and anyone that knows her knows that they can go to her with anything they need help with or advice on, or just someone to talk to. And then, of course, there's how fun-loving Courtney is. For one thing, she loves games, any and all games. And so it's no surprise that Courtney found her perfect match in Andrew, who rivals her in his love for games and activities.
I'm Alex, Andrew's friend from pretty much every stage of life. Soccer, high school, college roommates, and now the settled down Chicago couple. Andrew is all in about the things and people that matter to him. That's why he's not just a friend for really anybody. He couldn't bear that. If you're in his circle, then your relationship is thick as blood, and that's all there is to it. It's that approach to life that makes Andrew so extraordinary. When I first learned that Andrew and Courtney were starting to hang out, I have to tell you, I was so pumped.
Courtney quickly told me she thought Andrew was cute. They started talking and going on dates, and it became clear pretty quickly just how well they fit together. But what stood out to me was seeing just how happy Courtney was, and how happy these two were together in their element. And that was the moment I went from protective, curious, best friend mode to know my Courtney had met her other half.
I will forever be grateful that he was able to find such a kind, smart, and fun woman to take that leap with.
Thank you for loving her as much as you do.
Let's all raise a glass to Andrew and Courtney. We're so happy for the both of you. We love you both. Cheers.
This is where we
50 years from now, you'll look back and actually say, I love you more now than I did on that wedding day. Our marriage is better now than it was when we first began.